serious stuff. God's wrath against mankind. The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of men who suppress the truth by their wickedness. Since what may be known about God is plain to them, because God has made it plain to them. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that men are without excuse. Sorry, I'm going to continue this time. For although they knew God, they neither glorified him as God nor gave thanks to him. But their thinking became futile, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Although they claimed to be wise, they became fools and exchanged the glory of the immortal God for images made to look like mortal man and birds and animals. Great. It's fun. Don't say anything. Sweet, I love it also. Daddy's water. What's time? Anything in time. Perception, alright? The brain has the capacity within 1/3 of a second to record all the senses. I knew a chap who's doing a PhD in this. So if you're in an accident or something, sight, sound, smell, very important, touch, all of that, and it will just record itself. Okay, we've got this huge, the frontal lobes of the brain. I've looked into this a bit at some point. 9/10 of the brain is not. There's no sort of obvious practical use for it. All the normal stuff happens at the back. There are all these little neurons just sitting there, just waiting to be used. It's wonderful. You're in trouble now. No escape, is there? Oh, well, they enjoy it, don't they? No, she'll want a pony soon. Then you're really in trouble. I want to get to the point here. Therefore, God gave them over in the sinful desires of their hearts to sexual immorality, for the degrading their bodies with one another. They exchanged the truth of God for a lie and worshipped and served created things rather than the Creator, who is forever praised. Amen. I think that's where I want to stop. This is the point. We're serving now in a material age created things. Because of this, God gave them over to shameful lusts, even though women exchanged natural relations for unnatural ones, in the same way the men also abandoned natural relations with women and were inflamed with lust for one another. Men committed indecent acts with other men and received in themselves the due penalty for their perversion. I'm not going to get the rest in, am I? Furthermore, since they did not think it worthwhile to attain the knowledge of God, he gave them over to the depraved mind to do what ought not to be done. They have become filled with every kind of wickedness. Their evil, greed, and depravity. They are full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, and malice. They are gossips, slanderers, God-haters, insolent, arrogant, and boastful. They invent ways of doing evil. They disobey their parents. They are senseless, faithless, heartless, ruthless. Although they knew God's righteousness, those who do such things deserve death. They are not content to do the very things, but also approve of those who practice them.